So it was very interesting. Um, my we did not take a C-130 in my first tour. So what we did was once we gather all of our tanks, we just had already qualified with our tanks again. So sights were good, everything, our computer system worked and everything on our tanks. And we started drawing ammo for the tanks, right? So the big 120 millimeter rounds. And once we were combat loaded, meaning we have our 50 cal ammo, we have our 240 ammo, we have our 5.56, everybody's packed to the brim in our tanks, right? The thing about being a tanker is that it's like our RV. So we can make our RV livable, right?
Yeah.
And so I was the loader, and fortunately, we had to get on a het. You know those big old semi trucks that the army has.
Hmm. Yeah.
So the hets are able to carry one Abrams tank.
Damn.
So
That's a lot of weight.
we, yeah, we drove on to the het, and the het would drove us from Kuwait all the way to Baghdad, which was a 3 day trip.
Damn.
Um, and it was a long, long convoy. You got to remember, there's like, I have a picture of us. Actually, hold on. Let me share something with you because I hold this near and dear to me. This is a picture of me crossing into Iraq. See all them tanks?
Yeah. Nice. Yep.
That's me right there with my hands up.
That's cool.
Yep. So that's my one and only picture of us crossing over to Iraq, and that's why I hold it near and dear to me because I was very surprised that I actually found it. But um, yeah, we slept on the tank. We all four of us were inside. My whole crew. I was the loader slash DJ. So we didn't have CD. I mean, MP3 players, but we did have CDs, right?
Yeah.
So I would like whenever somebody would like request a song, I'd go ahead and start looking in the book and put in the song so all of us can hear it because we have our CDCs on.
Yeah.
So it took 3 days to get to Baghdad. And when we got there, again, we got there probably pretty early, like around 10 in the morning. But we don't just get off the tank and then, go to sleep. No, we still had to download all of our stuff from our tank and move it from the motor pool all the way up to our actual buildings that we were going to stay in. And yeah, it was a very long day. I don't think we actually closed up and got settled until like maybe after like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah. It's a lot of work to
Yeah, it was a
get
lot of work.
to get from your duty station all the way through to your destination. And I mean, we talked about it. It took us about 40 minutes just to talk about that process. But in reality, it's days and days
Oh,
and
weeks.
weeks. There's a lot of stress, there's emotions, it's a lot of confusion at times. And for a young private, that's a lot to take in. And this is really where the military is great because you have some really good NCOs that they do a great job of policing and taking, charge of their team and making sure that their team is good, making sure that they're eating and staying hydrated and nobody's getting lost. The NCO is, the backbone of the military, no matter what branch you're in, right? So
Yeah.
the NCOs make the world go around. And, thankfully for them, that they helped us get from our duty station to our first deployment where we're at right now. And we're going to wrap it up this segment because what I think is for the next episode, we'll kind of get more into the deployment side, right, of Iraq for
Hmm.
Jackson and Afghanistan for me. So that's going to be a very interesting episode. We'll have a lot to talk about of that first deployment for both of us.